Good morning, welcome back to my channel. I am in a little bit of a rush, but I'm literally just about to do my hair. So welcome back to a new vlog. This is going to be a little weekend, spend the weekend with me. Again, love filming these. And yeah, I'll explain where we're going in a sec, but I basically need to do my hair and I thought I would show you how I do my slick back. We're just jumping straight into it because like I said, I'm in a rush. I'm going to use this Garnier watermelon hair food. I always use a hair mask. And then I've also got my hairspray, which is the Superdrug's own extra firm hold. Any hairspray will do, but I'm literally going to take my hair mask and then chuck a little bit on each side. It's my first time doing my slick back with nails again, so I don't know how well this is going to go, but I then basically just like, oh, not on my skin, massage it through. I always find the trick is like to put it through the roots so that then it actually like sticks. And then once that's all completely ran through my roots, I will just gather it in the back of my head where I want it. And then I just take, this is like a Tangle Teaser style brush, but it's like, it grips enough to my head, so I would say make sure you've got a hairbrush that like actually grips to your head. And then obviously just hold it where you want it. And just make sure it's all brushed. I'm enjoying not as much of parting, kind of going straight back at the moment, so I would say the trick to like getting it so slick and so tight to your head is, there's two things. It's this step where you're keeping it and you're like just going over it. Just keep brushing it back until you've got literally all the bumps out. And then I'm going to take two thick hairbands just because I've got a lot of hair. And I'm literally tying it in a ponytail and just keeping it really tight at the root. And then I've just got my ponytail. And once that bit's really tight, I literally twist it round and make sure I twist the hair at the root as well. And then I bring it round, and I always like to make sure there's some like little spikes at the top just to make it, I don't know, so I don't look completely bald at the front. Tie that off and then my little spikes are there. And then I'm going to take my hairspray, just make sure it's all as smooth as I want it. And then I'll also take the spikes and kind of hairspray them up a little bit, just so they kind of sit out like that. I personally love it. And then the last thing that I take is this Collection clear mascara, and then I just run it round like this and just shape it more at the front, and it just makes it look so much more smooth because it makes all the hairs go like in the same direction. I never skip this step anymore. I feel like this is what makes, I mean, there's loads of different types of this. It doesn't have to be this clear mascara, but you can get different ones. But I just love it. And then the last thing that I'll do is just make sure that the bun, I don't want it loose. I want it to stay obviously fairly tight, but also just make sure the bun's as like big as I can get it without it looking silly. But yeah, that is literally my slick back bun. It's that easy. And I just think like it's definitely practice to make it look really slick, but these products are definitely a staple in actually being able to get it slick. And the hair mask kind of helps with the hair health, and then the hairspray doesn't, but she holds it in place, you know. So I'm just going to smooth that a little bit more. That is my hair already. Right, I need to get dressed and then we're going to start driving. We're going to get in the car, so I will chat to you in the car and update you on where we're going and our weekend plans. Yeah, hi, welcome back to a new vlog, and I hope that you're all doing really, really well. Sorry, we jumped straight into it because classic, I'm in a rush. Are we shocked? Probably not. Hello, we are now in the car. Hopefully you can see us. I'm going to have to leave that mirror there because I need to be able to do my makeup. But do you want to tell them where we're going?
We are going to Bridgewater for the Somerset Cycle 2026.
He's going to do a bike race.
exciting because I've always wanted to do a bike race. I am a little bit nervous, but we're just gonna go for it and have fun.
It's gonna be so good. He's been like training for it somewhat. It's 43.
Somewhat.
Yeah,
I've
but
been trained hard.
you haven't been like using gels or anything yet.
No,
so that's
you're
what
right.
I mean.
You're totally right. I'm very new to this, and so
Yeah, so that's what I mean. So you've been cycling. You'll be able to do the distance, but it's about like doing it most efficiently, isn't it? And that's what you will like start exploring. It's cool.
This is just it.
It's like a whole new world of
This is a whole new chapter.
So yeah, we are on our way right now. I'm sorry if this camera is really shaky. The roads are not great around here. But yeah, we are literally on our way. We are 20 minutes away now. And isn't it more of like a time trial than a race?
You know what? It is.
Like,
it's more of a time trial.
It's more about like what you do than what you do overall.
Yeah, absolutely.
Either way, it's gonna be so fun, and I'm gonna vlog what I can, but I'm obviously just getting ready because I didn't fancy getting up half an hour earlier just to do my makeup. So I think this is too shaky. It's gonna be horrible to watch. I'm not looking forward to getting to do my brows at this my makeup.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
It's really hard to do, but anyway, I shall vlog what I can today, and then we're gonna head back to ours and have some croissants because that's what he wanted for his post-ride meal. So, well, a snack because you've got a meal, but yeah. Bye! Okay, we're at the halfway point. He's just stopped for a banana and some water.
That was amazing.
I've been tracking him via live, hang on. Yeah, I've been tracking him via, what is it, Find My Friends. So...
Someone's house.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
just strolling.
No, can I just use the bike right here?
Loving it.
Absolutely loving it. This is amazing.
Good luck.
Love you guys. Thank you for the food. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Bye.
Yeah.
Double.
Yeah. Guys, we are waiting for James now. We're all in the crowd waiting for James in a busy road. So the next clip you see will be James coming along this road here. Yay! Go on, James!
Boom!
Oh yeah.
Boom! Let's go, YouTube.
Perfect, it's a spot
That
for
was
us.
so cool. This is so great. I love you guys. Make sure you get on that path, James. Wow.
How far have you done now?
37k.
Oh, you're almost there.
Well, nearly 6,
Yeah,
7.
me and my man Steve were like, we're nearly home. So.
Should we cheer them on?
Go on.
Well done. Thanks.
Any words of...
This is so great. I can't believe the sun up. He's 37k and he looks fine, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He could do anything. I think give him 100k and he'd just do it.
He'd just do it.
Yeah, literally. It's crazy.
Literally everyone. So Jess, tell us that he's coming.
He's coming. He's on his way. Yeah, look, there he is.
There he is. You probably can't see everyone, guys.
No, you definitely can't see. That's such a wide lens as well.
Yay!
Well done, James.
So lucky.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh.
Let's go.
He did it.
Yeah, we did it.
He did it.
Oh my gosh, that was
That
amazing.
was so good. Took you what, just over 2 hours?
Yes.
And that was so fun. Yeah, he's got the medal. I don't know what footage we got because Billy vlogged for me, so yeah, hopefully we got some good footage. Ignore the tarpaulin in the background as well. I know it's just because the bike's in the background, but we are now going to have a celebratory Rosa
Monster.
Ready?
So excited.
Cheers, baby. Here's to you.
Woohoo!
And a new hobby and...
New passions,
Yeah.
new chapter. That was so fun.
Oh, I managed to open it. Ah. Cheers. I love you.
Let's go. I love you so much. That was so fun. Thank you for being so supportive.
That, my friends, is delicious. That is what they call divine stuff. Guys, I'm gonna be so real. It is literally like 6:45 or something. We have literally just had a fat nap. We are very tired. We have been up since like before 7 o'clock this morning, and on a Saturday after a busy week. That's very early for us. So we're tired, and obviously James did the bike ride. I have really no excuse, but I did definitely not ride 43 kilometres today. But yeah, we've literally just woken up for a nap. I know that I didn't film the croissants and stuff, but I basically just made it look really cute, and like cut up loads of fruit and stuff. And we had James's parents over because they came with me as well to watch the cycle. So yes, that was a really wholesome time, and I obviously didn't vlog that, but I am now just getting ready. We're going to go and get some dinner. We are going to go for a little date night to an Italian. But yeah, I'm literally just need to top up my makeup. I can't find any of my makeup brushes. I don't want to put too much cream product back on top of the powder product, but I just need to make it look a little bit more glam. I definitely am not. Oh, do I put lashes on? This is where I wish I got lash extensions. Like, I would literally love to be a lash extension girly. It's just the money of it. I'm gonna be so real, like, I get my nails done and that's like my one kind of splurge, you know, like treating myself, and I don't know that I can justify 2 lots right now, you know. But I would literally love to be a lash extension girl because I just think the convenience would be so good, and it would be so much easier to be ready and just to look put together. I love the no makeup and like glowy skin with lash extensions. I love that look personally, so maybe that's something I'll do in the future. I think I could probably do at home ones, to be fair. I think I'm just lazy, plus not just laziness but also the fact that they never last as long. Like anything, whether I do at home like nails or anything like that, like they just obviously don't last as long, so I just tend not to do it. But maybe I should do that, a lash extension kit, because again I was going to do a lash lift, but I just don't know that it would quite give me the look that I want it to. Maybe I would. If you're a lash extension girl or an LVL, I think that's what it's called, lash lift and tint, let me know your preference because I'd love to know. I just love opinions, and kind of helps me decide what I would like to do as well. But I think I'm going to go for no mascara. I personally just like the look as well, and plus it's still kind of light. I mean, I definitely don't think we'll be sat outside. I think it'll be too chilly for that. I'm a cold gal. Although it was very warm today. We actually ended up going to the park with James's family and our niece, and we were literally up at our local park and we were up there for, I'm going to say like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, like a long time, and it was so lovely. It was so sunny, so warm, and just, well, just so wholesome. So absolutely loved that. I do think that's actually all I'm gonna do. What's that on my lip? I've got like bits all over my makeup and I'm not sure what makeup stuff it's from. Okay, makeup is topped up, let's reset it. I'm also gonna spritz a little bit of hairspray. My hair's still very much in. Like, I literally napped through this. This is, see, the slick back routine that I showed you guys earlier. She stays, especially when you put enough like hair mask and product in it. And I'm also going to leave my hair, I know it's spiky, but again, I personally love that. Kind of looks a little bit messy, and it then it makes me not look as much like a ballerina. So I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, outfit wise, I've actually got this just little tank top. It's from ASOS, but Pull & Bear. And I just really needed one. Basically, I've got this kind of ugly compression bra still on, so I wanted to find some tank tops. So I did have to order from ASOS because I needed to make sure that I could send them back, because I don't know what kind of looks okay with a little bit of the bra showing, but like that covers enough of it. There's like high neck at the back, so I'm going to put that on because it's warm enough and it's giving like spring. But I'm literally inhaling hairspray. I'm going to go for either grey jeans from Fit Jeans, or these are also grey wash jeans from Motel Rocks, but they've got the slit in the bum. Or I'm going to go for my leopard print jeans. So I'm going to try all 3 on, I think, and then see which one's screaming at me, because this top also I think comes down long enough to like tuck into the jeans, because I don't really want any tummy out tonight. So let's try them on and see what we want. I'm probably just going to put Uggs on with it as well. Super comfy, super cash, because I don't really feel like making loads of effort right now with the outfit, but just want comfy. Guys, I'm going to be so real with you. I had an absolute outfit meltdown. I still don't know that I love it. But it's basically because I've still got this compression bra on, so I have to wear it. And it's like in between cold and hot. So I've got these leopard print jeans on, but nothing fits me. So, just because of the weight that I've gained during this like recovery journey, which I'm not mad at. But when nothing fits you, it's kind of like, what do you wear when you've got nothing that fits you? So I feel like it's just kind of adjusting to my new body. But the bra's just going to have to be out because I wanted to wear a cooler, like cooler as in less hot top. Yeah, this is the outfit. And then I've got my Uggs on, and this is just going to have to be, it's just going to have to do, you know, because... yeah, I just gotta hope that people don't think that I just don't know how to do my trousers up. I think it's okay. And I'll probably take this off when we get in there. But anyway, this is the outfit of the night. Did have a massive outfit meltdown and I'm not going tantrum. But we're back on board. Back in business. Gonna put some perfume on. My Kylie Cosmetics. I've forgotten what it's called. But anyway, this bra is ugly. But we've still got a few weeks left of wearing it. So I've got to embrace it. Anyway, cheers to our dinner date. Let's go. Guys, our food is here. I actually was planning on going for a pizza, but I got here, saw the menu, and just decided that it was craving too much, like spaghetti. So I got pasta, we got some chips to share. James got a Florentina, so it's got an egg on it, which is a bit rogue for a pizza, if you ask me. And then I've got a glass of rosé with a little bit of lemonade, because I'm a child and like it to be a spritzer, and a Diet Coke and water. I'm triple parked. Yeah, you've had that before, haven't you? I'm going to try James's pizza first. Oh my god, that's good pizza.
That's delicious, isn't it?
Too hot. I'm gonna try it. I don't really know how to eat spaghetti. I'm so excited for this.
Oh my god.
Watch me completely spill it down myself.
Yeah?
That was the right move.
All good so far, all good?
It's
delicious.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, happy Sunday. It is now 6 o'clock on Sunday. I'm really sorry that I haven't picked up the vlog and filmed much today. We've had, again, a very Sunday and we're just loving that at the moment. I'm just cleaning my mirror because I'm about to tint my eyebrows because they are in desperate need. I've also got a hair in my mouth. But yeah, they are in absolute desperate need. I'm in need of a hair wash and everything. I'm trying to book in for a hair wash again tomorrow morning, because then I can just style it. But yeah, I do need to tint and shape these eyebrows a little bit, or a lot actually, not just a little bit. Sorry, my storage just got full. Shock. I'm just using this Eyelure dye. This is in dark brown. It's very, very old though. One of my friends gave it to me. I don't actually know that she gave it to me. I think that I used it and then I accidentally never gave it back, which is very much like me, by accident. Never on purpose. I never steal things on purpose, but I do sometimes steal things. I'm the friend that, like, if someone gives me something, they know that they're probably not going to get it back for a while, unless they're like, I need that back. I'll always keep it safe and give it back, but yeah. Anyway, I am literally just gonna dye my eyebrows. I don't know that this really worked last time. I think the thing that worked the most was that I shaped them. The plucking makes all the difference. So I'm gonna try it anyway. Just give it a little mix. But yeah, I actually thought that we could just sit down and talk about briefly what I was talking about last night before we went for dinner. We had such a lovely evening though. The Italian was stunning. I haven't been there in like 6 or 7 years. I actually forgot that it was there, like local to us, but yeah, it was so, so lovely. We absolutely love an Italian. It's our like favourite cuisine of choice, but so good and so chill, and just I love when we go into a restaurant and there's like no one really sat near you. Like the restaurant was full, but we were sat on like a table away, and there was just nobody down that end, and it was just really nice. And we were just talking about wedding stuff and just, yeah, all of that fun stuff. But I thought we could quickly talk about what I was talking about when I had my like outfit meltdown. And how I'm feeling kind of about my body. But I do just want to put a little bit of a disclaimer. Is disclaimer the right word? Where basically a trigger warning if you don't like talking about body image or weight gain, weight loss, that sort of thing. Please please don't watch this section of the video. Just skip 10 minutes or so ahead. Just want to put that out there because I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable, but I also do want this to be a place of like honesty, and again, I always try and be as open as possible with you guys about how I'm like feeling and navigating, because also a lot of us are just young or navigating life, and I just think it's important to be open and honest. So that's your little trigger warning. Sounds so dramatic because I'm not going to be talking about anything crazy, but yeah, if you don't want to hear it or you don't want to listen to it, then please either click off this video or skip ahead like 10 minutes or so. So I've been feeling like this for a little while, to be fair, and I know that a lot of you might relate, but obviously I spend a lot of time with myself and like working on myself, and I mean that like from a mental aspect more than anything, and I think like I spend a lot of time in the gym, I spend a lot of time like working towards my goals, whether that's physique goals, whether that's just like nutrition or things like that. Like I'm very, very passionate about that, and I think if you follow me you'll know that I kind of talk about that stuff a lot, and fueling my body and moving my body. Like movement for me is so important, and I think since being in recovery, and I'm 5 weeks today actually, post-op, which is literally crazy. I think since being in recovery I just haven't been able to move my body, right? And I still can't. I can't actually train. I can do light legs from like 8 weeks, and I can do upper body from 12 weeks. So I'm still a way away from doing movement. I'm doing a lot of walking, but basically my expenditure and my training is literally non-existent, right? Again, I'm doing as much walking as possible and just, yeah, keeping my body moving as much as I can. But there's only so much walking I can do in a day without it. I like a bit of like either spontaneity or like changing it up. I need to keep doing my eyebrows, otherwise they're gonna start going dark in different places and not in some. But yeah, basically, obviously my expenditures completely dropped, but my food didn't. So I always said to myself, like, I was completely okay with the thought of, you know, kind of gaining weight. I'm not somebody who really fears that anymore, to a certain extent, where like I believe that different chapters in your life will hold different things for you, right? So sometimes you might have more fitness goals where you might be running a lot, or I might be like at the gym a lot and lifting, and being able to focus more on my nutrition and having specific physique goals and like being leaner and stuff. But also for a while I haven't really had any fitness goals at all, like nothing crazy, and also not really anything at all. I've just been like fueling my body, and that worked well for me. But again, since my expenditure stopping and my food not decreasing to match my expenditure, I've obviously gained weight. And I think it's so funny because like I said, I literally prepared for that. It sounds so dramatic, but I knew that was going to happen, right? And I was okay with that, and I still am absolutely okay with that. I think just in the last week or so it's really hit me how I kind of don't really recognise myself, and that's not even because of the weight gain. It's because I'm like looking in the mirror and I'm like, I am not doing anything to work on my body or my health as such. My nutrition is in a much better spot this week, just with being more mindful with like what I'm snacking on and stuff, because I never will be one to not snack. Like, I'm a snacker, and that for me, like, I enjoy my life when I snack, and I just will never encourage cutting that out, and I personally will never want to cut that out. But it's the foods that you are snacking on, right? It's just making more mindful choices, things that align with like your gut health and just general health. Yeah. So yeah, I basically knew that kind of was just gonna be a part of my life for a while, and I think it's just really kind of hit me, especially this week, that I'm not able to do anything really for that, because usually when I'd feel like that I'd be like, okay, cool, so I'll just, you know, bring the Stairmaster back in, do a bit more movement, and then like sometimes you don't have to drop your food really, like you can still keep, you know, having the amount of food that you're having and stuff, and you can just lose a little bit of body fat and just, I guess, yeah, lose it a little bit, and a little bit more of the muscle definition comes through. But obviously, because I can't do that and I can't do any form of cardio or anything, it's just basically hit me that I kind of feel like I don't recognise myself. And please ignore the crazy eyebrows. I will sort these out. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say in terms of that, because it's not even just, again, because of my body, but it's because of how I feel about myself, in terms of not being able to, like, movement for me is like a big connection with myself. Like, it's for my mental health, and I do it for, like, whether it's like stress relief, just to do something to kind of like quieten my mind, or just so many different aspects that I find movement powerful for. And again, I can't do any of that. So what I'm trying to say is basically, like, last night I was trying on all outfits, and I basically no clothes really fit me. Like, all of my jeans are either too tight or I just don't feel comfortable in them. Like, even last night I couldn't do my jeans up. So yeah, I think it's a fine line between, like, struggling with the fact that you've gained weight, but also not just that, but then, like, how do you dress your kind of new body? So I have got goals right now where I want to lose a little bit of body fat, but also a big reason for that is that mental goal that I need. So, like, having food that I eat specifically every single day. I mean, if you know me, you know that I eat literally the same meals pretty much every single day, day in, day out anyway. So, like, I love doing that because I love that consistency. But also I am just doing a lot more walking, and just, yeah, basically setting myself some more goals just to feel better. But I think I just wanted to be honest with you guys, because I do think that it's easy just to look at someone's life, right, and be like, oh my god, they're the most confident, or they're this or that. And I do always make sure that I'm being grateful for my body, and, you know, this was a choice to get a boob job. Like, I knew that this was going to be like a phase in my life where I wasn't able to focus on, like, the fitness aspect really at all. And it's only a matter of weeks really, but I think a lot has changed of my body in like 6 weeks that basically I'm not feeling myself, and a lot of that, like I said, comes from the mental aspect of not being able to chase a goal, or even just be able to push my body. I just enjoy the feeling of knowing that I'm, like, working my body and using it and all of that. So yeah, basically I do not feel in a great spot in terms of body confidence right now, but I also love my body for, like, everything that it allows me to do. So I'm just kind of focusing on that a lot more. But I think people kind of expect you, especially with the sort of things that I talk about. Oh my god, my eyebrows are literally crazy. Especially the sort of stuff that I talk about, to always feel confident, I think. And, like, yeah, just never kind of question your body or kind of look at it twice. And I just, yeah, want to remind you that if you are also in a position where maybe you have gained weight that you didn't want to gain, or lost weight that you didn't want to lose, like, it's so different for everyone. Or if you're in a position where you've got an injury and you're not able to go to the gym, or there's so many different factors, that you just try and give yourself a different goal that you can focus on to put that, like, mental, yeah, just for that mental goal and that, like, mental capacity, because I just think it's so important. And I stand by everything that I talk about and have spoken about with why I move my body and why it's just so important to me. I'm going to take this eyebrow dye off now because I have no idea how long I've been talking for. My camera says 12 minutes and I'm freaking out a little bit that this is going to come out crazy dark, although I do want them darker than they currently are. So, okay, my eyebrows are done. I've just plucked them as well. I don't think you're going to be able to see them the best in that light, but I am fairly happy with them. There's only a certain extent of, like, eyebrow skill that I have, and this is pretty much it. So this shall be all I'm doing. But yeah, I don't really love talking about body image and stuff, just because it's quite, like, a sensitive topic, and everyone has, like, their own perspective on it, obviously, because everyone's body image is so different. But I'm sure there are some girls out there that also have struggled with this, or are currently struggling with this, just with, like, kind of how they see themselves. And I wouldn't even say it's not body dysmorphia or anything, it's just simply that my body has changed a lot, and it's changed a lot in quite a short space of time, because I haven't been, like, prioritising nutrition or kind of looking after myself in a way that I would normally. So I guess, yeah, also just a reminder that sometimes it's in our control to make changes. And I think, like, I'm a massive, like, emotional eater a lot of the time, and yeah, just kind of, like, eat my problems away, which just in the long run, if you don't have those goals for, like, your body or your mind, then it's obviously just not gonna really make you feel the best. But yeah, I just want to say that if you're currently struggling with your body image, then just know that 1, you're so much more than what your body looks like. Like, that's not everything. That's the least interesting thing about you. But 2, if you do want to make a change, then it quite often can be in our control just to make like either small changes to like our habits or our daily, you know, activity, whether it's a different form of movement or focusing on nutrition, things like that. Like, it's okay to want to change small things about yourself, but I would just remind you not to like make that the be all and end all and like everything about yourself. Like, make sure you're working on your mind, doing like the internal glow up as well as the external glow up. Otherwise you might look like how you want to look, but you're never going to feel the way you want to feel if you don't do that like internal work as well. So yeah, I'm currently doing both over here. I'm having an internal and external glow up. I actually finished my puzzle, guys. I finished my puzzle and I've started a new one, and I've already done like around the edges. Honestly, I'm addicted to my puzzles at the moment, so I think I'm going to go and do a little bit more of that. What time is it? Yeah, it's 6:20, so I do want to get out for another walk because the sun is still somewhat out. The blue sky is still somewhat there, so I do want to get out for another little walk and then probably just chill for the rest of the evening. I don't really think I've got any other plans, but I just need to kind of get things ready for a fresh week. And I'm definitely finding that these slower Sundays are like, the way I described it to James is like, they're kind of like catapulting me into my week. Like, they're making me feel so like mentally refreshed to a certain extent that I feel like I'm ready for the new week. And for me, like, that's a big thing because both me and James are very, very prone to like burnout in terms of we just keep going and going and going. Like, if you know us in our lives, you'll know that we just kind of work or like keep going, and then yeah, either I'll get ill and get like tonsillitis or something. That's always my thing. Or yeah, James will just like crash out, which doesn't happen that often for him, to be fair. But we're both just learning to take it a little bit slower. He's actually just gone out for another bike ride, just a short one after yesterday, because yesterday was literally like 43 kilometres. This hair's still in my mouth. And he's just gone out for like a 20-minute bike ride just to get some movement in, I guess. But I shall pick up the camera again when I either do something interesting or maybe when we go for a walk. But this vlog, I think the rest of it is just going to be me talking to you. So I really hope that you don't mind that, because I've got nothing interesting to do for the rest of my Sunday evening, but we can still spend the rest of the Sunday evening together anyway. We are literally just on our way to go for a walk, but who else eats their kiwis with the skin on? Because I eat it like an apple. Do you eat the end bits as well?
I do.
That's disgusting. Okay, but you just took it one step too far because that's gross. But the skin, let me know if you're a kiwi skin eater. I used to be so anti it until I met you, and then you did it like it was nothing, and I was like, oh, maybe it's not as...
It's highly nutritious. It's the most nutritious part, believe it or not. So
but also,
if you enjoy the texture, then go for it.
Also, it's not that fairy when it's in your mouth.
I agree.
No, you don't feel like the hairs. I know it's probably gross if you... Honestly, if I'd watched someone 3 years ago even doing this, I'd have been like, you're gross.
All we're chasing is the sunset. Got my mind on you.
Oh, fresh.
Is that good?
Okay, we've finished our walk. That was... Oh, look at my hair. That was such a nice walk, wasn't it?
It was a wonderful walk.
And now we're sat waiting to get our car washed. Well, do like the jet wash. James loves doing that at the moment. And there's a Morrison's van in there. And we thought he was coming out, but then he had to turn it around to do the back of the van. So now we're like, oh, for goodness sake. So we're just sat here waiting. Yeah. And it is currently, what time is it? 20 to 9. So we haven't had dinner yet. So we're both getting very hungry, tempted to go in and get a snack from the petrol station, but we're not doing that right now. So yeah, we're gonna wait to get the car washed. I'm gonna wait to get the car washed because James is gonna do it. And then head home for some dinner because we are starving. He has so much fun with this. Such a child. Please ignore the sound of the washing machine, but this is my dinner. I've shown you guys before. She's delicious. Basmati rice, loads of iceberg lettuce because I'm volumizing meals, especially from what I was talking about earlier, just kind of making really like good nutritional, healthy dinners and meals. And then tuna mayo, sweet corn and avocado and a little bit of cheese. So we've got a good balance, and honestly I recommend this meal. Someone said to me the other day that I posted an Instagram story and she was like, where is your seasoning? It's so plain, but honestly, I literally love this meal. It's so damn good, and I look forward to it every night. So I'm going to go and, Molly May's just posted a new vlog, so I'm going to go and watch that while I eat this, because James is still making his dinner. I know that literally nobody cares about my puzzle, but I'm really proud. Nobody cares about my puzzle, but I'm really proud of what I've done this evening. Like, this is hard. They all look the same. It's literally just like fence. And again, because it's a was jig, this is basically what I was talking about in my last vlog. And you basically have to, it says here, you don't puzzle what you see. You have to use your imagination and puzzle what the neighbour sees. So you kind of have to puzzle something that doesn't exist and it's not there. But I just love it and I love the challenge. But yeah, currently they all look the absolute bloody same. But I've got my Weetabix that James has just made me. My small bowl of Weetabix before bed. Honestly, cereal is one of the only things that like fills me up enough before bed. And I'm a hungry gal, so these are the Weetabix, the mini chocolate chip Weetabix. I don't have too many of them, hence the empty looking bowl. But yeah, I'm literally just sat on the floor doing a puzzle because that, well, it never focuses on me. That is literally where you'll find me every evening at the moment. But I'm going to go and eat my Weetabix before they go soggy because I cannot stand. I was going to say that I cannot stand soggy Weetabix, but I also cannot stand when my camera keeps going in and out of focus. So I'm going to go. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. It was a bit of a random weekend vlog. I feel like I end all my vlogs saying it was a bit of a random vlog, but loving vlogging. Hope you're loving watching them. And yeah, hopefully I will see you in my next video.
Bye.
Bye.